My name is Matt Rich. I'm the senior pastor here at Unity Presbyterian Church. I want to welcome you to this week's edition of Life Together. This coming Sunday is December the 17th, and it will certainly be a Sunday of great joy for us here at Unity as we continue to add to our Advent banner and celebrate this Sunday of great joy. It is the Joy Sunday in the midst of the Advent season as we continue through our theme from generation to generation. There's room for every story. So not only will we light the pink candle for joy on this Advent season Sunday, we'll also have an opportunity to be led in worship by our Unity Choir, as well as several guest musicians, all under the direction of our outstanding director of music, Margaret Monroe. It's going to be our Lessons and Carols service. It's a musical service all the way through. It's an opportunity for us to truly hear, sing, reflect, and be a part of the Advent and Christmas story, that we might experience it in music. It'll be a marvelous, wonderful service. Both services, 8:45 and 11 o'clock, will be identical in that way with our special musical service this week. So I do hope that you'll come and be present with us here in person in the sanctuary. Once again, 8:45, 11 o'clock. You can also join us online at Facebook, at YouTube, and on the church website if you're unable to be present with us here in person. So it is this Sunday of great joy, and it's also the Joy Sunday, so we will be receiving the Christmas Joy Offering. This is one of our special offerings that we receive as a part of the Presbyterian Church USA. It supports Presbyterian colleges, particularly those that are directed toward providing opportunities for people of color. It also supports ministry of assistance for those retired church workers or current church workers, pastors, educators, anyone else who works for churches in the PCUSA who finds themselves in a moment of financial difficulty. They have assistance programs, and this offering supports that ministry as well. So I hope that you'll come. You'll be a part of worship. You'll also be a part of supporting the Christmas Joy Offering. One other big joy on Sunday is that we should finally have in hand all of the items that were ordered in preparation for our anniversary back in October. All of our tartan items should be here. Unity's new and unique created tartan should have all of our items back, so you can pick those up if you did pre-orders, or if you didn't do a pre-order, we have plenty of bow ties and ties and scarves and bandanas, bags and coasters that are available. So you should be able to pick those up this Sunday, either before or after either worship service. So if you haven't finished your Christmas shopping, I can guarantee you that Unity tartans will be items that you want to have to give out to family and friends as a part of your celebrations this year. So that'll be a part of Sunday as well. Another marvelous, marvelous day for worship for us on Sunday. Looking ahead into next week, on Wednesday, the Lunch Bunch will gather at noon on Wednesday, December the 20th. This is their traditional Christmas time celebration and gathering. We'll have the handbell choir to play. We'll be able to sing some carols together. There's a cookie exchange. Look for more information if you're a part of that group to come on Wednesday at noon. Wednesday evening on December the 20th is an important service for us here at Unity. It's the God with Us, a Blue Christmas service. It's an opportunity for us to recognize that the holidays are not always Sundays of great joy. There are also moments of tears and grief, and indeed challenge and sorrow as we approach a holiday, perhaps for the first time following the death of a loved one or close friend. So we know that this season is not always a time of great joy. So the God with Us, a Blue Christmas service, gives opportunity for us to name that pain, to name that sorrow, and to draw near with one another, that we might know the hope that God still draws near to us. So be a part of that service together. Pastor Molly will be preaching for that one. All of your pastors will be here for this time of prayer and worship together in the historic sanctuary, 6:30 p.m. on Wednesday, December the 20th. Looking ahead to Christmas Eve, that's next Sunday. This is a marvelous day for us when Christmas Eve falls on Sunday, and that means 5 services for us here at Unity Presbyterian Church. 8:45 service will be our 4th Sunday of Advent service. We'll add the final word to our Advent banner. We'll finish our series on There's room for every story by looking at the genealogy of Jesus one more time with all of those names that we can't pronounce. Who are those folks who are unnamed heroes in our own story and in Jesus' story as we prepare to celebrate his birth together? At the 11 a.m. service, that's going to be our family-friendly, interactive, high-energy, wonderful time of worship together. There will be a chance for you to be a part of that service as we hear again the story of Jesus' birth and all the characters that are a part of it. You get to be a part of that service together. So young and old, everyone's welcome, but it's going to be an energetic, family-friendly, wonderful service, again, which you get to be a part of telling the story of Jesus' birth. Again, that's 11 a.m. Christmas Eve. We'll gather back again at 4 o'clock and 6 o'clock on Christmas Eve. Those services will be marked by special music, by candlelight, by communion, and an opportunity for us to once again reflect on this great gift that God has given to us, and that there is room for us here in this story that God continues to unfold in the world. The 11 p.m. service will return this year. We have not done one of those in 5 or 6 years, but we're going to bring that service back this year, 11 p.m. on Christmas Eve. This will just be a candlelight and lessons and carols service, an opportunity for us to finish that day of Christmas Eve, to finish it as we anticipate and move into Christmas Day, a chance to truly reflect and pause and know this great gift that God has given to us. So once again, 5 services on Christmas Eve, 8:45 a.m., 11 a.m., 4 o'clock p.m., 6 o'clock p.m., and 11 o'clock p.m. So join us on Christmas Eve as we celebrate and look forward to Christ coming into our hearts and into our lives once more. One final word is just a reminder about the Unity Post that's available in the hallway off of the narthex. It's a chance for you to share Christmas cards with family and friends here in the congregation and to donate what you would normally spend on postage to our Emergency Needs Fund. That helps us throughout the year to provide assistance to families in need in our own community. So be sure to be a part of that. Also, check your box to make sure that you've picked up the cards that have been left for you. My friends, what a marvelous and wonderful season this is that we might celebrate together. From generation to generation, there is room for every story, including yours and mine. So come and be a part of the story God continues to tell here at Unity Presbyterian Church this Advent and Christmas season. God bless you, and we'll look forward to seeing you soon.